What's good, what's good, what's good? I'm gonna be dropping two videos actually. So it is currently like 5 something. I don't know the exact time, but it's like 5 something. I don't know what time it is. But I know like 5 something. But currently laying down, chilling, thinking I was making like a mashup video, but like I was getting too tired and then like I ain't gonna lie, the AI has been beating my ass. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna use the old ones I didn't use from yesterday and then use it here now. So how to win your V's. So pretty much it. I only bring this up because I seen a clip with Jinxie and I think it was Stomping. He had clutched up a 1v5. I think it was finals. I think it was yesterday. It was streaming finals or whatnot. And there was a clip. I think it was on, Consulate. One of those maps. I think it was. Yeah. It was a 1v5 scenario and he had clutched up. So for the people who don't really know, I want to talk about like how to really clutch up your V's. So really importantly, how to clutch up your V's, you need to know how to isolate yourself from bullshit. And when I say bullshit and isolate, I mean like you need to know when to pick, like you need to know when to pick certain fights with someone you're trying to shoot at. So, cause like in like 1Vs or like any 1V scenario, it's always them attacking you, never really settling, waiting, or like even baiting. They're literally attacking you. So everything is thrown at you all at once. You have to pick and choose who to kill first, last, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And importantly, always keep the back of your mind who has diffuser. Because whoever has diffuser is most likely the person to not push you. Well, it should be. But most likely in higher ranks or like higher lobbies, the person with defuse probably won't push you. So it's gonna probably be like a 1v4 scenario. But people with egos, I would say like the people who's emerald, 10 out of 10, not even a point percentage, 10 out of 10. They're gonna probably have defuse and push you, and you kill them, and now you have case. You know what I'm saying? So, but besides that, isolation. Know how to isolate and pick. And we all know what you should know. Keep calm, cool, collective. Top 3 C's. Calm, cool, and collective. When you're calm, you can easily collect and count. When you're collected, you know what you can hold, you know your ability, and you know what you're capable of. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So just honestly, don't make it difficult, because when you make it difficult, the mental fucks up. So when I say difficult, I mean like you try to do all these flashy things, you try to move up to par, and thing two, don't try to move at the same pace as the enemy, because you will get caught in crossfire. It's natural because it's not like a 1v5. So if you move at their pace, they're not moving at the same speed as you because they know there's other people around. Versus just you, they're not going to move at a slower or faster pace, but it's a momentum. And if you keep up on the momentum, it's okay. But if you keep up on their pace, it's a bit different. You're probably going to get crossfired or probably get hit by someone that's not even fighting you. You know what I'm saying? So like, be careful when you try to really match your energy. Don't really match your energy, aka their pace. Just try to make sure you can maintain and cut them off as quick as possible, or in a slick or in a slick. That was a fat ass mumble, but in a slick way. Okay. I'm here. Deep down in the nitty gritties, like I was saying before, just isolation. Just keep yourself far as possible from the defenders or attackers, whoever it is. Keep yourself far as possible. You need much as space and intel as possible, because if you don't have much space, you can't really think. You can't be calm. If you don't really have much intel, you can't be cool. You wouldn't know where to sit at. You wouldn't know where to go. If you're not collected, you wouldn't really know the main objective on what they're doing. excuse me, and being collected really falls under their plan, which is to plant. And if they do plant, what will they do after that? And if it's not even none of those what I just said, literally being collected is just knowing the plan, like it was a 1v5. Cause think about it, when it's a 1v5 scenario, you wouldn't think about plan, someone pushing you, angles. You would just sit in a corner, be scared, or just try your best. But now it's your time to really shine on if you were the one to depend on, even if it was a 5v5, what can you do for the team that you can benefit off of? You know what I'm saying? So it pushes you in a shit scenario on like you have to really kill people. 5 people just to prove yourself. And the thing I wanted to say was the most is don't depend on the noise. So meaning cancel the noise. Cancel all noise. And it's literally a forbidden rule to like just turn your mic on when it's a 1v5 scenario. Literally everyone knows that. So it's like even if it's like a 2v5 scenario, let people hear. Let people whoever is alive with the other person, let them talk to them. The only thing you should be saying is call outs if you have cams. Rather than that, just be quiet, turn your mic off. Don't try to speak for anyone else because you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Or not even or, just be quiet. So to make it even more better, like I said, 1v5 scenario, keep it quiet. Let your mind think, let your mind flow. Honestly, just let your mind do what it knows best. And honestly, think like you're actually playing a 5v5. Because you wouldn't want to have a gap out on someone if you known they were pushing there. Because we all hate that one lucky one tap off a crossfire. Or that one lucky wall bang off of one tap because you so happen to cross that wall without them even knowing you were there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like don't make it like don't put yourself in a fast pace knowing that like you could probably keep up the fast pace, but don't put yourself in a fast pace knowing they're already playing that fast pace. Because once again, it's not a 5v5. You would get caught in the crossfire. So just slow down, calm, cool, and collective, and just try to really get your picks off in isolation. But another thing too about your V's, it's just try to make sense. And that may sound cliche or simple or never make sense. Make sense. Meaning, try to make an alternative that not even if you were the attacker, just think like if you were in a situation and then someone good as me is in this scenario, how would I treat this person? Don't get me wrong, we all want to see 1v1s and, custom matches, sport versus blah, 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 or good player versus good player, because we want to see how they actually are in an intense 1v1 scenario. So, and then they're both being good and being known for being good. So imagine you going against fucking Stompton in a 1v5, your stack versus him in his game point. You wouldn't think that he want to clutch up as bad as you want to win. So you would think that he will move at a faster pace because he knows something about your team that you don't. Y'all move slow, bad communication. So it's okay for him to move fast. But if it's like a pro team, 1v5, he can't move as fast because they're gonna know off rip. Or not even know. They're gonna be having their comms would be so tight he can't even move. So he has to force peaks, force angles. You know what I'm saying? He has to force everything, or not even force. He has to peak these things because if he doesn't peak it, he's getting flashed, pushed, dies, or he's getting wall banged, or even if he's getting held in the toughest spot ever, just because the comms are so well. And just to make it at a base level, it's literally your 5s, your 1s, your Vs, they turn to dubs. Literally, all you need is 2 Vs to make a debut. And just to make it sound really simple, what I mean by that is all you need in your mind in any scenario, in your V scenario, is to win. If you're thinking kill, 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 you're gonna get the kills that you need. That whoever is in your path, you would kill them. Yes, but the main OBJ is to win. When you think win, you don't even think nothing of it. You just try your best and you move up to par. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't make it difficult for yourself just because it's a 1v5 scenario and you don't know what to do. You're in a corner, you're scared, you can't move, you don't know where they're at, or all these excuses. Of course, you have to move, play sound, make guesses, you know. Making guesses literally is wall banging, pre-firing, even that, you know what I'm saying? Let alone just shooting and pre-firing and then spraying and praying, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just put yourself in a spot where you know the atmosphere and you're comfortable. I'm gonna use the other scenario. Stompton 1v5 scenario. Once again, you would realize how a lot, like I mean a lot of good pros or even good players win their fives just because they know their environment. You know, it's not hard to literally learn the map and like just play the map, but also keep the back of your mind, I'm also doing something for myself and for my team. But when it's just me, then again, you're doing it for yourself and for your team because we all want one thing, which is a win. So when you know your surroundings, you get to pick off people that just now come in the building. You know what I'm saying? 1v5 scenario, plants down. You have to defuse, but the team is scattered around. You have to kill these guys one by one, and each kill you get, each time someone moves. You know what I mean? And it could be even an angle. Each kill you get, someone is literally moving because they need to know where you're at all time because you're the main one mobile. Like I'm saying, they could hold an angle all they want, but let's say you kill their anchor or you kill their flex while plant is down. They have to move because you're already on the move and they're just waiting for you. And let's just say if they don't move, you probably end up behind them. And that's the easy knife, you know what I'm saying? That's the easy kill because they don't know you're literally on the move as fast as their mind is thinking about where you're at. And then by the time they move, you're already gone in the mist, you know what I'm saying? You're already like making progress, you know what I'm saying? You're already making plays. So not to say it's difficult, it's difficult to win fives. It's difficult when you don't know what you're doing. That's why it's so hard to win your five because you don't know what you're doing. Know your maps. That's the number one big rule. Know your maps. When you know your maps, you know what to do, what not to do. You know what angle they're holding. Why do you think when certain pros play certain maps, they pre-fire the angles every single time? Not to say that they're cheating or they know you're there. They know someone will be there, not just you. So it's like, just because it's a good angle, it's not a good angle for a pro because it's common to them. I mean, I'm like, not to give discredit to you or the angle. Yeah, it's a good angle, but to the pros, it's a common angle because literally everyone uses that angle because that's why it's so good. So I'm going to prefer that shit regardless, whoever you are, whoever it is, I'm going to kill you. And that's why you always see these people want to throw cheats at all these good players because they're so good. They know the map layout. They know what you're going to do. Not even that. They just know the surroundings of everything and they kill you. So it's like, how is this possible? Like, how do they know? How do they like, bro? It's just literally knowing the map. Knowing the map. Just know the map. Just know where you stand at. Just know your ground. Please. And I say please because like, bro, people be so like they be so butthurt when they die by like I don't know how to explain it. It's like people be so butthurt about dying by angles that they didn't even exist. Like, bro, these things exist, but not in your world. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you understand it if you get out of your world and explore other worlds. And just to say that, bro, just learn the maps. Just get out your comfort zone. Just stop trying to love one map and hate the other map. Bro, I'm telling you right now, if someone knows you're bad on one map, trust me, they're going to use that map against you and beat you. So that's why I say anything in 1v1, people ask you, what map you want to use, it doesn't matter because they know really every map. And if you pick certain maps like Oregon or Coastline, it's easy to beat anyone on those maps because it's easy. So think about this: when you ever hear a 1v1 going on with actual good players, and they say what map you want to use, and they say it doesn't matter, it literally doesn't matter because they know literally like half of the whole map and angles and whatnot. So just to stay on topic, bro. TMI quotations. I'm sorry for the mumble rumble. Like I don't know why. I be talking and I be seeing the time on my videos, and it's like, why does it feel it's so short, and I'm not getting enough information out, or at least good enough information. But I don't know. Like it's like I'll rush the time, and then it'll really go fast. So for that, I need to chill. But anyway, speaking on topic, yeah. So really and truly, to really learn how to win your Vs, bro, just know the environment, isolation, stay calm, cool, and collected, and also don't try to be a dickhead. When I say dickhead, don't be the person that tries to like bait. That's a dickhead. I feel like cause you're gonna get fucked. I'm sorry, I said it. You're gonna get fucked. So if you're a dickhead trying to bait and like each kill you get off that bait, you don't move, you're being a dickhead because you're gonna get fucked. So it's like don't expect no one to push you no more because they know where you're at. They're gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to push you. They have plant down. They could be there all 24/7 because they know where you're at. Unless you make a powerful play or like a good play, then yeah. But if not, they're gonna hold you in that spot wherever you're at until the plant is done detonated and it's GG's for you. You know what I'm saying? So don't make it too easy for them. That's the thing though. That's the big thing about Vs. People make it so easy for the people to like win. It's like I don't understand. It's a 1v5. It's a lot of pressure. I get that. A lot of pressure. But don't make it too easy. Make them like, oh my fucking gosh, he's so weird. Or it's like, bro, no way we lose this. Like once you get in their head, you're in their head. It's too late. So continue make them think. Like keep making them think because once they keep on thinking, they can't think straight. You know what I'm saying? They can't think hard enough. They can't think smart enough. So for each time you in a 5v1 scenario, and then you're literally clutching up as you go, you're literally thinking. So imagine if Rainbow had a proximity chat. Bro, they're going to be arguing, like they're going to fight each other. Bro, why did you push that? Bro, why are you leading? Bro, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, you will literally make them fight each other, and then they will lose they will lose mental shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will literally fall apart amongst each other. So just you knowing what you're doing makes them worried. That's the big thing about Siege. It's like if you worry too much in Siege, you do some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie. You do some crazy shit that you thought that you couldn't have done, but in the end, when you think too hard about stuff, you do the craziest shit that you shouldn't have done. So it's the complete opposite. When you think like too much, it's like, damn, why did I do that? But when you don't think at all, it's like, damn, I didn't know I could do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, like the Siege, it's really, I don't want to keep saying complicated, because I'm not gonna lie, it's not like, I feel like for Siege now, it's not complicated for people. They're just used to the same old shit, so it's pretty easy to like learn shit, and that's where I step in. I don't want nothing. I mean nothing. I don't want nothing to be the same. That's why I make different site setups. You know what I'm saying? I make different lingos, something different, just to make the new era feel like a new era. You know what I'm saying? Because with this Siege X shit, it feels like a new era, but people still do the same things, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna pop out. And then literally when Stompton came around, he literally changed the game. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks to Jinxie, like I feel like Jinxie put Siege like on top, and then the people who were meant to be in the new era had a clear gateway. So debut Jinxie. So it's like, yeah, bro, I don't know. That's everything in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you understand it, you understand it. If it makes sense, appreciate it. But like always, have fun. GG's. And then yeah, just try to learn your maps, especially your maps. And on any V scenario, learn your maps. Have fun. And like always, GG's.